Hi everyone, it's Car Guide Do It Yourself. Today I'm gonna show you how to replace timing belt kit with water pump. I also be replacing coolant, and you can do it at home using all common tools. So let's get started on doing that right now. First thing we have to do is choke off the rear wheel so the car doesn't roll. Loosen front right wheel bolts. Now we could jack up the car from the side, and we want to jack right on his jack point. Once front wheel is high enough, then we could slide jack stand under the subframe and slowly let the car down onto the jack stand. Now we need to remove drive belt dust cover. 4 screws keeps it on place. Remove them with Torx bead. After that, we're going to start by removing all the coolant from the system. But remember, before you're doing it, make sure that it's cold. Under the car there is a radiator petcock, which is a drain plug for the radiator. In this case, it's on the passenger side corner. Now we can remove engine top cover, unscrew 2 Torx head screws, remove oil cap, raise up end of the cover, then move to the front of the car and put the cap back. Time to remove air filter housing. First remove breather hose. Unscrew hose clip. Work to secure throttle body against any loose dust around. I use rubber glove. Unplug harness from air mass sensor and AC pressure sensor. Raise up air filter body. So, another one is out. Now we have to secure the engine. Use jack with some plywood to raise it up. Set it up under oil pan. We can start to remove engine mount. Unscrew 3 bolts from engine side. Then 1 nut and 2 bolts from body side. Next step is to remove drive belt. Turn auxiliary drive belt tensioner to release tension on belt. Use ring spanner. So the belt is out. So we can remove upper timing belt cover. It's held in by 3 bolts with Torx head. Then remove drive belt tensioner. It's held in by 1 bolt. Slowly lower the engine with the jack to make access to crankshaft pulley bolt. To lock the crankshaft under the car between engine and transmission, put some screwdriver in transmission belt. It will lock the flywheel. Unscrew the crankshaft pulley bolt. Now we have access to remove lower timing belt cover. Remove last bolt, release the cover from clips around. temporary fit crankshaft pulley bolts. Turn crankshaft clockwise to align timing marks. Lower gear mark is in line, and in same time camshaft gears marks are in line. If you have locking tool, you can lock camshaft gears. Slacken tensioner bolt, belt is loose. Now remove two pulleys. To remove timing belt, we need to unplug wire from camshaft sensor. Plug is at the top of intake manifold. And timing belt is out. Remove water pump. It holds on 3 Allen key head bolts. In the engine block should be still some coolant, so under the car leave container to minimize the mess. Time to clear everything. I used rotary tool like Dremel with wire brush to clear surface from rust. It will prevent from any future leakage. Also, I use sandpaper to make surface very smooth. With brake cleaner I wash all dust around timing. With compressed air, dry it. Time to install new parts. First, water pump. Moisten water pump gasket with new coolant. Water pump is only one way fitted. You won't make mistake, because it won't fit other way. Tighten the bolts with 20 to 23 Nm torque. Then fit new pulleys. Bolt tighten with 25 Nm torque. Next tensioner, it has insert which fits right in the engine block over here. Tighten with hand to have some movement. Now new timing belt. Quick tip, start to install from rolled pulleys and crankshaft gear wheel, then go up and fit on camshafts. Good. Now fit belt on exhaust camshaft, then on intake camshaft. The third hand will be helpful. New belt is in. Slide him on place. Remember to connect camshaft sensor back. Remove locking tool and set tensioner arrow towards notch in bracket with sign new. Then tie with hand just to make sure that arrow stays at position new. Then using torque wrench, tighten with 20 Nm torque. After that, turn clockwise crankshaft at least twice to make sure that signs are on marked place. Remove crankshaft pulley bolt and install lower timing cover and pulley themselves. Lock the flywheel and torque down the bolt with 95 Nm torque, plus 30° turn, plus 15° turn. Screw it down drive belt tensioner. And fit new drive belt. Make sure that belt fits correctly on all pulleys. Time for engine mount. Raise the engine up to fit with engine bracket holes. Tight all bolts. Remove jack from under the engine. Fill up reservoir with new coolant, but remember to close drain valve in radiator. Install air filter housing. Remember to remove glove from throttle body, tighten hose clamp and plug breather hose. Connect harness to air mass sensor and AC pressure sensor. Now we can start the engine to check if timing belt is running correctly. Perfect, it's running fine. Fit upper timing cover. Screw 3 bolts. And top engine cover. Don't forget screw it down lower drive belt cover and wheel. Last thing is to warm up the engine until he reached working temperature and fill up coolant level if necessary. Job done. Thanks for watching.